When you travel international, getting a good night's sleep is really important. But how do you choose where to put your head? What type of hotel is best for you? Well, let me walk you through international chains versus boutique hotels and help you decide what kind of fits your personality. Because getting a good night's sleep is a huge deal while you travel. So, there's two types of hotels basically whenever you are international. There's the international chains and there's boutique hotels. And with an international chain, that is your hotels like your Marriott's, your Hilton's, your Holiday Inns, your Hard Rock Cafes. When choosing an international chain, there's a reduction in stress because you know exactly what to expect. The towels are going to be similar, the beds are going to be similar, the rooms are going to be similar, and you know that you have a good quality restaurant you can eat from. So that takes a level of stress away when you're going to a country that is so different than where you're used to being. Also, in choosing an international hotel, you can actually reduce your price in your trip because if you've been building up points and miles during the year, you can also buy your room with those, reducing the cost of your trip. So, by choosing an international one, you potentially are getting a cheaper room, potentially, and you are also knowing exactly what to expect when you walk into that hotel and the room and from the staff. And that gives a little bit less stress to your trip. A boutique hotel is owned by a local hotelier. Usually they own one hotel, they may own 20, 50, but they're owned in that country or a couple countries around. They are usually a lot smaller. They may be as small as 4 rooms. They may be as big as 60 or 70 rooms, but they're a lot more smaller than your international chains. They also are usually based on the region, the city that they're located. Like when I was in India, I stayed in one that used to be a cardamom plantation. I've also stayed in ones that used to be tin mines when I was in Thailand. So they usually bring into a boutique hotel a lot of the culture and experience of the country where you are. So in choosing those, I find that you are getting submerged even more in the experience of being in Costa Rica when you stay in a boutique hotel. With that said, on a boutique hotel, you're not as sure always of what the level of the hotel will be. You're going to have the local shampoos and conditioners in your shower, so they may smell different and the towels may be different. But in doing that, you are embracing and experiencing 24/7 the country you're in. Now, which is better for you? I find it really kind of depends on the type of traveler you are. If you are a full on experienced traveler, like I tend to be, I'm going to always stay in a boutique hotel. Reason being is I want to be in the culture of that country 24/7. I want to get it, what it means to use an open air shower, and I want to understand what it's like to have a Thai breakfast. I want to understand those feelings, so I'm going to choose a boutique hotel. But I can tell you, not always a boutique hotel is made the same. And it doesn't matter how much research you do online, you never, until you step into that hotel, know if you're going to have a great hotel or a pretty good hotel. That's why you count travel agents like me. But you never know. And so, therefore, it's a little sometimes risky choosing boutique hotels. With that said, on an international chain, you get the same vanilla type of hotel everywhere you go. But with Vanilla Hotel, you know it's always going to be a good hotel. You know what to expect. And so if you're in a country where you're already being totally overwhelmed by different foods and smells and tastes all day long, having comfort of something you know in a hotel where you're putting your head for that night is actually a good thing. So for me, you kind of need to decide what type of traveler you are. Are you all in and you want to experience it all the time? Or are you one that wants to experience that country and get it, but you need a little bit of comfort and home during the night? Neither one is wrong. You just have to figure out what type of traveler you are, and then you'll know what type of hotel to choose.